Hello, new and returning Stinkies. I hope you guys are doing great today. If you're new, hello, I'm Kruzadar. I'm a variety creator here on YouTube. And today you're tuning into my makeup channel, or my beauty channel. And I've got a new hoodie. I got a Blues hoodie. If you don't know, I'm a fan of the Minnesota Vikings, Blues, and Cardinals. My family's weird, even though I'm from Illinois. And we got shit all over the place. But yeah, I saw this. And, I bought it online, and because I was like, hey, I don't have any more blue shit like I thought I did. And it's that time of the season, been tuning in more and shit. And, yeah, anyways, had that. And I figured, it's the perfect opportunity for me to crack into this palette because there's a metallic blue. Plus, I want to kind of try to combine some of the others and do, like, a nice eye variant. So we'll kind of see how it goes. I'm planning to use this whole, like, column side, and we'll just see how it goes. God, it's such a nice palette. Even though it's like plastic, it's like nice high quality plastic, which I appreciate. But yeah, so I guess let's get into it. I gotta put my eyebrow glue on. I know some people feel differently and like to do it after their foundation. I despise that. I'm trying to think if there's anything new that's been going on. Oh, actually, yeah, we could kind of talk about it. TikTok's back. There was rumored to get banned. I knew there was I literally talked about it in my video. I was like, if this is it for the platform. But the amount of times since COVID that this platform has talked about getting banned, and then it doesn't. And that was exactly what happened again. I was like, you know what? I'll say my goodbyes. I'm very, just in case. But yeah, I just that was cracking me up a little bit. I won't lie. Not even, what was it? Not even 12 hours later. But no, a bunch of influencers were like canceling themselves. I don't know what people are thinking. One, I just don't understand lying to your audience. If you're leaving information out because it's personal information and you just don't want to share all of your life, I totally understand that. Lying to your audience, though? Like, what was it? What was it? I was watching a recap, I guess T-Spill, whatever the fuck it's called, channel. And they were just talking about all these influencers that essentially, like, canceled themselves. And I was like, what the fuck? Like, there would, like, I know people don't want to hear it, but there would have been, like, everyone would have migrated over to YouTube or fucking whatever other platform, or new platform would have popped up. Like, that's the name of the game with stuff like this. That's what happened with Vine. Everybody went over to YouTube, and people's YouTube channels did really well and shit. Kind of gave YouTube, like, a second kind of growth spurt. But yeah, I just thought that was, like, really funny. But yeah, no, there's a couple makeup creators, and one of them, oh man, I don't know how to say this without being, like, entirely rude. She puts, like, a crap ton of foundation on her face for views, and when you look at the end, it's like there's no way she's using all that makeup, right? Well, she made a video basically admitting that she lied to her audience and put in all these tabloids saying that she doesn't put on, like, all these layers of foundation. And there were, like, people, like, someone that does my own makeup, and I've messed and tried a bunch of different methods, I knew there's no way that was real. I'm not saying she doesn't deserve slack for lying, because she does, but, like, I was really surprised by the amount of people that have, like, bought into that and didn't know she wasn't lying. I was like, dude, if you wear that much makeup out, you will crease like a motherfucker. That many layers of foundation, like, that's just not how makeup works. So it's like, you would think you would notice after doing it that, like, hey, she's clearly lying. That was insane to me. I was like, oh my god. Anyways, I was like, I can't believe people believe that, for one. But two, I was also like, I can't believe she came out and, like, I don't know. Anyways, people will do anything for clicks. That's also like, oh my gosh, you know what else is annoying the piss out of me? All the Marvel rival leaks. I hate it. I really do. In general, I do not like game leaks. This really, honestly, it's not even, this could extend to movie leaks as well. I hate leakers. I don't know if you guys feel the same way or not, but it's just, people, like, will do anything for a crumb of clout. and to ruin a movie or a game's like excitement or hype because you couldn't fucking keep your mouth shut until it was released is insane to me. But anyways, there's some stuff that's been coming out, and essentially people are like saying, they're like, oh, they're like, apparently Marvel Rivals was deliberately leaking stuff so they could figure out who the moles are. And I'm like, I fucking hope that's true. I really hope that's true, because fuck leakers. It's just the same way with GTA. Like with the GTA 6 leaks and stuff. I'm just like, why are you doing that? Where is my NARS? Pot. Oh, it's hiding. It's in the back. My skin's been interesting. I'm gonna try a new foundation today, by the way. Ooh, this isn't the right NARS pot. This one's my darker shade. It's like too dark for me. One, I need a paper towel. I'm sure as shit I did not take that out with me last night. So did it fall off my desk? I gotta find it now. Hold on, I'm so sorry. Oh, there it is. It's hiding behind my tea. Well, what I was using, my Yeti for my tea. Yo, shout out to Xbox for giving me this back at like a TwitchCon 2 or 3 years ago. They hooked me up. This is like one of my favorite items to put just hot drinks in. Or even like cold alcoholic beverages. But yeah, I don't know. Why people gotta lie to their audience, one, and then two, why they gotta leak shit? Like, that's also how you get fired. You have the opportunity to work on a really cool project, but because you want to be a trusted source with a reporter, you leak. Like, I understand if it's whistleblower shit. That's an entirely different scenario. But doing it because you're leaking, like, game details early, or movie details early, or photo shoot details early, like, that's weird. That's fucking weird, dude. Like, you've just shot your career down the drain. And it's easier to track people through that than you think. Just like what Marvel Rivals just did. You feed different information to different people, and you find it out real fast. Ugh. It's insane to me. Anyways, is what it is. But I don't know how people can advocate for that shit. Like, yes, the leakers. I mean, I guess the only people that like that stuff is, I feel like, people that are journalists or like game coverage journalists, because like, even I try to avoid a lot of the leaks because I want to have a fresh reaction for when the content goes live. Like, I don't think people understand, like, that's what that ruins. You ruin a new patch or whatever the fuck it is going live, because it's like, if you don't wait for its proper announce time, like, you've potentially killed the game's hype for that patch update. Like, it happens with Dead by Daylight too, and I'm like, oh, I like try to save my reaction for when it's time for that stuff. But like, and I could theoretically react to the leaks and upload it early and then play the patch when things go live. It's just like, ugh, really? Like, we couldn't have all waited for this at once? Like, it would be way more enjoyable. Is what it is. Anyways, new foundation I'm trying out today. So, I don't know if you guys know this creator. I feel like some of you probably do if you're from the gaming community. There's a creator called Dizzy Kitten, and I lurk in there sometimes. Like, I used to watch her more when I had time to actually watch streams and stuff. I don't watch as much anymore, but anyways, I tuned in the other day, and I was like, I always feel like she has, like, amazing looking skin. And so I was like, I wonder what, like, foundation stuff she uses. So I went and I looked. I was like, she's had to have made a YouTube video at some point. Like, I feel all of us has done that. Hell, I have my fucking beauty channel now. And so I was like, I wonder what she's using. I'm just curious. Like, I do really, this has been the kick I'm on recently, has been that BB cream, which has been honestly really awesome. But like, I still sometimes feel like maybe there's something that might work better. Like, I'm just nosy. And anyways, she uses this, and I don't know if she still uses it. I mean, her skin looks very similar to how it did like 5 years ago or 3 years ago when she made the video. And she uses the Lancome in that video, the Lancome Paris. Looks like it says taint on here. I know it's mirrored. It looks like it says taint. Taint Idole Ultra Wear. So it's got sunscreen SPF 25. It says breathable coverage. It's up to 24 hours. And I got this in 097 neutral. So yeah, we're gonna see how this goes. I did, like, I don't know. I just wanted to try. I like trying new stuff to see if there's something more that I like. But anyways, yeah, I really like Lancome. If you watch my skincare video, I've talked about it before. I stopped using it and I put it back in my skincare routine. That Advanced Genifique serum is insane from Lancome. It's so good. I know they have like a newer version though. Ooh, this bottle is like a little ASMR. It sounds nice. So yeah, we got a plasticky like metal top. It feels nice. Maybe I'm in the minority here. I hate when I don't like when things feel too matte on the outside. It's like a texture issue for me. It's like touching styrofoam. I hate touching styrofoam. I'm glad this doesn't feel like that. I saw it and I was like, it's gonna be matte. Like, I'm gonna hate the texture of it. I don't know. I hate, like, when people get matte cars, it's like nails on the chalkboard or like feeling a chalkboard. Ugh. Okay, I'm shutting up. I'm shutting up. I don't want to talk about feeling a chalkboard. Ew, 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 ew. Ew, 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 ew. Okay. Color match looks fairly solid. It'll blend out. I am going to use a sponge, instead of a brush with this, because she did use a sponge in her video. Oh, I'm trying to not think about it. I fucked up. Anyways, that's why I don't like matte texture on a lot of things. Okay. I feel like I should have probably put it on my hand first and worked it in. That's one thing that I have tried to use the BB cream with my sponge. I do feel like in spots, ooh, it's very like serum-y. It's very wet, like more than I expected. This is interesting. I didn't expect it to be so like liquidy. This is way more liquidy than the whatchamacallit? The BB cream. That caught me off guard. It smells like foundation. Yeah, my only concern is like, I mean, this said this was supposed to be a natural finish. I don't know how natural it's gonna end up looking on my skin. I get worried about using things that are too, what's it called? Too mattifying, because like, I have like acne prone skin, and I know mattifying is supposed to help with that, but like I also have dry skin in certain spots. We'll see. I don't know. I have kind of a dry acne patch going on here. I mean, you can kind of see it. It might cling to that. It might not. I'm not trying. So when thankfully it's in a spot where like when I put blush on, it like slightly goes onto it. I'm going to try to put some more on. It's honestly covering it. Not like I've talked about it before. I don't like to hardcore try to cover them, my acne spots, or try too hard because I don't want it to get flaky. It's actually covering it like quite well for how dark that spot is. That spot's gone. It's just, it looks like kind of crappy right now, unfortunately. But I'd rather it look, I don't want to like 100% camouflage it. As long as it's the same texture and it looks smooth, I'm like all for it. Okay, I won't lie. This is more mattifying than I'm kind of liking. Than I normally go for. It looks really good on camera, though. I mean, like, here's the thing. It doesn't look horrible in person at all by any means. And I'm sure as it dries, you know, that'll change my opinion a little bit. It really doesn't look too different. I feel like I nailed the skin color match for the most part. I know one thing I noticed was she really goes in with the sponge, too. Yeah, I mean, it melded with my color corrector really quite nicely. I probably should take this roller out for now so I can keep my hair out of the way. I just got it re-dyed yesterday. It's weirding me out how liquidy it is. It's like really, I can't help but it reminds me of a serum. Very interesting. I'd love to know how you guys feel about the leakers. for things in general. I mean, it can even be for like leaking makeup stuff too, or like I feel like that doesn't really happen though. I feel like they really have some fucking tight ass NDAs with makeup studios. I mean, shit, people literally try to rob makeup companies. Like, that's happened in multiple makeup brands. They like fucking heist shit sometimes. Like, that's crazy to me. So, I feel like I'm probably going. Normally, I have like a natural, like, sheen. I guess I kind of do. I feel like it shows up more on camera. I might consider putting a highlighter on. We'll see. We'll see. It might change when I put on my blush a little bit too. So something I've been doing lately, I know I told you guys, I've been blow drying now my makeup for a little bit after I put foundation on. It just sets it a little faster. And I really think it prevents creasing. But yeah, I'll have to follow up with you guys on if it creases or not. I mean, stream's always really a real indicator because, like, I'm laughing and I'm smiling nonstop. And, like, I don't really get creasing from this. House Labs, I don't know what it is. I really, for a while there, was on a House Labs kick. And honestly, I probably didn't notice it because I had, what's it called? What you call it? I was using a different camera, so I don't think I noticed it as much. Like, this is, I mentioned it on here, this is a lot more HD than what the other one was. It's just a little more contrast, so it makes some spots, like, look worse than others on camera by a little bit. But I would still rather have that than, like, the other. I mean, my camera was old, dude. I mean, old is, like, 2018, but, like, tech's changed so much since then that, like, especially if I want to do more makeup stuff, I was like, okay, listen, like, I felt like it was hard to review stuff because my stuff didn't show up on my other camera before, right? But yeah, okay, I'm gonna go ahead and just do my brows now. I'm not hating it. It did dry very I might not really have to dry it. So here's, it looks very matte, but like, it's not clinging to my acne spots. I'm impressed by that. Again, it doesn't make it 100% go away. I'm not trying to make it 100% go away. Like, I do some stuff to make it look less bad. And I could put my NARS pot back on it and go at it again a little bit and let it just kind of dry for a bit longer. I will say that makes a big difference too. Whether you're letting it sit for a bit or not. So there is that. I really gotta try out that eyebrow dye. If it's too burgundy, it's gonna ruin everything though. That's like one thing. Everyone, when they make red products, they're like, burgundy, burgundy, burgundy. And I'm like, fuck! Can we just get a red? Like a proper red? Burgundy, burgundy. I understand it's a popular color, but like, fuck, like, give me the deep auburn. Like, this is such a perfect color, the NYX Lift and Snatch. Yeah, this one's, I believe, in auburn, too. Yeah, it's in auburn, but it's, like, the perfect red. I'm like, thank you for not putting, like, purple in it. Mascara does that, too. I'm not saying don't have a burgundy mascara, but I hate when they, like, when you search for red makeup products, that pops up. I'm like, that's fine, but, like, that's more purple. That is a way more purple color, and that's coming from somebody that had that color in their hair when I was in high school. I had blonde on the top and burgundy on the other underside, and that was because I actually did it because I felt bad because I was kind of copying a little bit, but I was like, I'd always wanted to dye my hair. I begged my mom my whole life. I wanted to dye my hair red or burgundy. I really wanted to dye my hair red. I really wanted to dye my hair red. And she wouldn't let me do it. So while I was playing sports, because I wanted to dye my hair, there's a time when I wanted to have it purple too. And I wanted to do it. So she's like, okay, you can do clip-ins. Like, you can do clip-in little extension pieces. So I would do clip-ins and I would braid my hair and I'd have like a red streak or a blue streak. depending on like what season it was or like what we were doing, what our uniforms looked like and shit. Yeah, so I did that, and then one of my classmates. Oh, I can't remember what her name was. I want to say it was like Michaela or something, but I feel like that's not right. Mackenzie? No, I don't feel like it was Mackenzie. I can't remember. Gorgeous girl, though. She's super pretty. She was really cool, too, and super nice. But she had blonde hair, and she had, like, burgundy on the underside at one point. And so anyways, when I got older, I was like, oh, dude, I really fucking loved that. And my mom was like, you know what? This is still natural enough that you'll be able to play sports still. And you can do it. I was like, fuck yeah, dude. So I was so excited. Anyways, I did that for a bit. I hope she never, like, took offense to that. It looked so good, dude. But it wasn't, like, very popular. Like, no one else at the school was really doing it. So, like, I kind of copied a little bit. But, like, you know, maybe she took offense to it. I'm probably overthinking things here. I'm cleaning my brushes real quick. Because I don't want to get... I don't want to make, whatchamacallit? I don't want to mix colors too much here. And I have a lot of browns right now. And there's not really... There's a brown color in here. But it's like... It'll be too much. I don't know. I'm about to use blue. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not trying to fuck up the blending of that. Side note, I stand by that while we're talking... Since I talked about the blues and me wearing this blue... How cute is this, first of all? I was stuck between this and, like, one of the Adidas hoodie versions they had. I was showing my husband, and I'm like, which one should I get? But, like, they, like, cut, like, a vintage sweater with it, right? And then, like, put this, like, green cut in with it. And I'm like, I kind of like that it's a half zip. And then I like how it looked with having my black shirt underneath it. But no, it's, like, kind of a crop. But it's, like, a little bit... I guess that's, like, normal shirt length. It's a little too boxy, but, like, here's the thing. I wear, like... jeans that are generally tighter on my butt, and then like I like flared or like, you know, loose jeans from there. If I'm gonna wear high boots, I'll wear if I'm gonna wear higher boots, like knee high boots or whatever, then I wear obviously skinny jeans. But yeah, long story short, this is really cute. But now I stand by, hockey's the most fun sport to watch live, dude. It's so fun to watch live. I need to go to another game at some point. Go see the Blues when they're up here, or go visit my family and go see them. But yeah, it's just hot. If you've never been to a hockey game, I really recommend it. Oh, there goes Edgar. Hi, Edgar. Kitty, kitty. He's like, I'm hungry. I'm going to go nibble on my food. Okay, so first I'm going to start with... So here's the thing. I want to put the blue shimmer. Hold on, let me get closer and show you guys this. It's so pretty, dude. Oh, it's going to look crazier when I put it on my eye. I promise. Anyways, I'm going to cover my whole eyelid with blue, and then I'm going to blend in this, like, pinky color that's above that light blue. And then I'm going to do this taupe. I mean, I could avoid the pink altogether. The pink might look a little odd. I could do... Here's the thing. I should put that blue shimmer on last because of some dimension. It might be better if I use this towards my eyeliner. Put the blue on all over, blend this towards my eyeliner area, and then maybe I use this to blend with the blue. No, I definitely should use this one because, like, this is darker. This one's darker than the blue. It's going to look muddy and backwards if I do that, I think. Yeah. I never do this. I never use, like, the palette. So I'm trying to, like, venture out here. I would love to do this other side, the purple and gold. Like, ugh. Anyways, trying to challenge myself, too, with some more fun, funky looks. But yeah, okay, let's go ahead and do... I'm just going to go in with this and do this blue right off the bat. Oh, you know what I forgot to do? It's not the end of the world. I'm going to just stick with it. I should have put down a matte base first with my setting powder. My pressed setting powder. My pressed powder, I guess is just what it is. But I'm going to put that blue on top anyway, so it doesn't really matter too much. If you want color to show up better, you should be doing you should be using a pressed powder on your eyelid first. Yeah, I'm about to put that shimmer on. It's not the end of the world. I should do it on my other eyelid so you can see, though. It's going to probably make me regret it a little bit, but... I also need to be probably setting underneath first so I don't end up accidentally looking like I've got a black eye. Also forgot to do eyeliner first. Tight liner. I need to do it now. Guys, I'm a mess today. I'm a fucking mess. Okay. Before I get farther. I don't know if I'm really going to do much of an eyeliner today. This shit. But we'll see. Okay. Why'd I leave it in this hand? Okay, of course I got it all over my finger then in the process. Oh, I broke it. I literally broke it doing that. Oh my lord, that's such a waste. Motherfucker! Ugh. Of course that was a little too much and I got it on my contact. Okay. Fixed. That might gross you guys out that I touch my eye like that, but your eyeball doesn't really... You don't feel your eyeball really. When you're feeling the pain, it's like on your eyelid. Normally. Okay. See, it goes on less patchy. I might also break in my Clio Nod light blue shimmer. The one that's like iridescent because it's lighter. And I think I might use that color more on the inner eye. I know I was like just gonna stick to this palette, but I think it would be cool. And if you got hooded eyes, I know it's different if you don't have hooded eyes, but look, gone. So if you've got hooded eyes, remember you want to go up on your ocular bone a bit. You can go higher so you can see it even when you're looking up. Ta-da. And then we'll end up blending that out, so don't be too scared right now. Just a little bit. R-E-S-P-E-C-T. I know what it means to me. R-E-S-P-E-C-T. I just touched my nose a little bit there, but it seems fine. You could totally use a different brush for patting this all in. This is my go-to brush. I love this brush. Okay, fluffy brush. And now I'm gonna go in. Did I say what palette this is? This is a Flower Nose palette, by the way. Just gonna go in with this like pinky purple. Get a good amount of it on here. And we're just gonna blend it together. Look how nice and soft that is. See what I mean? Go up. It's like, we gonna get there. We gonna get there. All right. So good. Do any of you guys like do your makeup with me when I do my makeup? Is that, like, that's what I used to do. I used to watch makeup creators while I did my makeup. It was just like very therapeutic. It's like, felt like I was hanging out with a friend, even though I didn't want to hang out with a friend while I did my makeup. Well, not that I really had friends when I was younger. I've talked about that before. Well, I guess I haven't talked about it with you guys. I probably talked about it slightly on here. My main channel homies know, my stinkers know a little more details with bullying and crap. Anyways, I don't need to go back down that road. All right. Okay, I'm gonna go in with the darker charcoal kind of color here. I think this one will be a little off if I do it. So I'm going to just avoid that. But yeah, I'm just going to very lightly touch the corner of my eye with this. Now, if you don't have hooded eyes, you could probably go farther on your eye with this if you wanted to. I've got hooded eyes. I'm just barely touching my outer corner, because if I go any farther in, it's going to get rid of you really seeing much of the blue. Okay. I don't, again, the blue's going to be the main focus, so I don't think I really want... I don't think I want to do an eyeliner really with this. It would look kind of crazy, I feel like. I mean, I could do it, but I feel like it overpowers. Like, if I'm going to do a big graphic liner, like, that's the main focus, in my opinion. I don't know. I could blend it on my under eye. At least buff it out a little bit. I could decide that towards the end. Let's just put the blue on. Let's just go in there with the blue for now. Do I do the blue first, or do I do... I should do this one first, because I already know the Cleonod's gonna... It feels so good. Alright. It is, normally these shimmers are, like, really pigmented. I'm kind of struggling with this one a little bit. It might just take more work because it's blue. It also might just not want to really come off my finger, even though it feels really good. Yeah, it seems like I just gotta work it in a bit. And I'm just gonna do it kind of from my iris over, because I want to keep the inside open to shade into a lighter blue. Oh, it's so pretty. I feel like sometimes shimmers, well, this could be said for eyeshadows in general, I feel like they spray them down with something so they're a little bit safer in transport, and you kind of have to go through that layer sometimes. And then you get to the good stuff, because, like, look how much easier this side's going on now. You know what I mean? I feel like that's probably what happened there. You know, I feel like sometimes it's nicer to go on with this finger. I don't like using my pointer finger for eyeshadows. It's always like my third finger or my middle finger. I will definitely have to blend again on the outside up at the top here, but that's okay. That's expected when I'm putting this on as compact as I am. You know, blue's not a color I put on my eyelids very often because I've got blue eyes, so I always feel like it just, like, washes together. Not that you, like, have to do that, but, you know, like, browns and reds make blue pop more. Well, browns and oranges, really. Not red as much. And then it's like, if you have brown eyes, it's like green, like, really makes it pop. You know, color theory shit. Okay, I'm just gonna take with what I have on the brush and blend. I'm not gonna pick up anything more because I feel like there's still enough product here. That came off. That blended, like, got rid of a lot of shit there, more than I would have liked. What happened there? I'm gonna try using my brush with the shimmer a little bit. See if that... No, that's not helping. Okay. Yeah, that got rid of that more than I wanted that to. I'm gonna have to really, like, kind of lay it on. And try again. There goes my hair. I'm gonna just not touch it as much. I try to blend from there. I still feel like it's a little patchy. The right side looks good. The side, well, again, I'm mirrored for you guys. I might be able to just dab and kind of go at it a couple times. I don't know if I want to play Marvel Rivals or Baldur's Gate after this. I was gonna play the Cobblemon Pokédex challenge. Well, it got moved to yesterday. And well, that, well, I was busy yesterday. I had family stuff. And I was like, okay, not a big deal. Well, I forgot, like, again, this was kind of last minute, slightly last minute changes. Like, we told what time and stuff, and then the date's gotten changed. Like it was supposed to originally be in November or December, and then it got changed to end of December, and then it got changed again to early January, and then it got changed again to be mid-January. Now it's late January that it got moved to, and I was like, dude, I can't, like trying to put my Baldur's Gate playthrough around it and all that stuff. Well, they're doing a complete the Pokédex challenge instead of, like, normal Cobblemon. And like, that's fun and all, but, like, I didn't join on day one. I would be playing today. I wouldn't be able to play it on Saturday, and I wouldn't be able to play it on Sunday. So that's 3 days, full days, everybody has been a chance to get farther ahead on completing the Pokédex. Which is totally fine, I understand. But, like, that, like, there's no way I'm gonna be able to compete. In my opinion. So I was considering playing it, now I feel like I just can't, I just can't, and I shouldn't. So it's a little disappointing. I wish, you know, some of us that are a little bit, have been more core and really hanging up the series, you know, myself and the crew, would have been talked to a bit more, but, like, again, I don't entirely blame them. Last season of Cobblemon was so unfinished, it wasn't even funny. And I was not gonna just fake it on stream for that. I ended up quitting, and I was very vocal that this was unacceptable. Like, they gave us a very, like, they always give us a structured thing for the series, and then, you know, half of the stuff that was planned doesn't end up happening because things are not optimized or fixed right, and then blah, 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 or, like, there's not enough people to help work on things. There's constant, like, shit going on that is, like, not our responsibility as, like, working creators with them and shit. Well, I mean, yeah, and essentially, I didn't really get reached out to for, like, giving dates feedback and stuff like normal. So, I don't think they were very happy with me. But, like, I wasn't gonna lie, dude. There were things that were unacceptable that were released and they were really buggy. This is the color I'm gonna go in with on the inner. And I just, yeah, I wasn't gonna not be vocal about it. I'm not gonna fake that shit. And I don't think they were very happy about that. You know, I was in the Discord, I joined at the same time as everybody else, and told them blah 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 for dates or whatever, you know. Is what it is, but I want to play with my friends, I wanted to play, dude, but, like, these dates were really unfavorable. And family comes first for me. Especially when I got family that's, like, sick and all this shit. You know? I'm not gonna push my visiting dates back if I don't have to. If I was, like, sick or something, that's, like, a different story. There's a chance that was gonna happen, you know, with how Taylor was feeling last night. But he's good. That looks really good. I really like that. That light blue. Again, this is the Cleonod. I have so many different colors in here. I don't know what specific shade this blue one is. I would have to pop it out. But it's like the blue iridescent. I could have done that flat blue all over, but I like a dimensional. I like a little dimension when I'm doing some of these shimmers. I did a really, you guys know I did do a video on that. I love doing that grungy one. But yeah, no, I think it's just a Pokédex challenge. I don't know. I was vocal with them too that, like, doing Cobblemon twice a year is just too much. It's just too much. It's too much Minecraft, especially when we're playing so many other survival games. You know, I've been talking a lot, and I have not had any creasing. Oh, fuck, I forgot to do my blush. I feel like this is too peachy. I mean, it fits my skin tone. This is a great blush for my skin tone, but I feel like that's too peachy. I'm gonna go in with the Patrick Ta one that I bought a while ago. Because I feel like it's a cooler color. Okay, I can't use my middle finger because it's got blue on it, so I'm gonna have to use my third finger. I'm gonna try to blend it out with my brush. I don't know how that's gonna go. It's like a very finger-heavy product in my opinion. It's kind of liquidy, it's really creamy. But yeah, no, I'm just a little disappointed with the Cobblemon stuff. Especially when I tried to let them know when I had other series stuff like everybody else, but whatever. I'll just do my own thing. Might be a bit too much blush. Ugh, fuck, I wish I would have done this before I did the eyeshadow. It really doesn't look bad on camera. It looks a little brighter in person than it's actually showing up on camera, which I'm kind of surprised with. Also, this blended out nicer than I expected with that brush. I'll definitely have to wash it because I normally use my other blush with it. Maybe that's why I'm also liking it. It's because, like, it's got some of the coral slightly to it. I get neutral colored foundations, but my skin does lean warmer. But if I get the yellow, then it's, like, too much. I actually did a really good job color matching this foundation. I got lucky. See what I mean by, like, this kind of blends, like, it's still obviously there, but, like, when the blush gets blended into it, it just doesn't. I got kind of lucky on where that spot popped up. It's, like, in the middle of my face, but, like, it blends in with my blush enough that it's not as obvious or as noticeable. I haven't even done my mascara yet. Let's do my mascara. L'Oreal Butterfly. I want to try the House Labs mascara. I keep seeing everybody pushing it. Not that that means anything, because, like, some of the people I've seen pushing it, I don't exactly trust them. I do like House Labs products, though. So, we shall see. I shall try it. I've tried so many different mascaras over the years, high-end and low-end, and I feel like nothing just compares to this L'Oreal Butterfly mascara. I love how the brush is. It just combs out the lashes so nicely. And it doesn't leave them looking clumpy on the ends. And you can also, like, flip the brush around if you want to get closer to your root. Or thicken it up down there. I won't lie, I've been dreaming of Baldur's Gate and Marvel Rivals. It's a problem. I'm kind of off my current Dead by Daylight kick. I'm tired. I like Dead by Daylight, but the queue times are really rough right now. They're 5 to 10 minutes. Not like that's the end of the world, but they used to be just like a few minutes. Sometimes when I'm solo queuing, I wait 10 minutes, dude. It's a lot. It's a long time. And then sometimes killers instant DC. Or they DC later into the game because they're mad they're getting ran around a little bit. It's just weird. It's annoying. You wanna hear something crazy? I'm sure if you've watched my VOD channel or the streams, you know. So, Behavior has decided, because there's not enough survivors testing out the beta patches anymore. They have a PTB. It's called a player test beta. So they test stuff before it goes live. So many survivors have quit that they're not wanting to play the PTB or play the game. And rather than fixing the problem and, you know, fixing things that are encouraging killers' behaviors that makes the killers be toxic, like Behavior has a lot of things in there that incentivize killers being toxic and condoning bad behavior, which is ironic considering their name. Rather than implementing systems that prevent that, which would not be hard to do. They did that after being out for 8 years with the hook on camping meter. It took them 8 years and mass people quitting to put that in, which I feel like is going to happen again with slugging, because just killers slug so much. But yeah, there's so many people that won't survivors, which is 4 survivors and 1 killer. That's if you don't know about the game. It's a 1v4. But there's so many survivors that don't want to play the game that they're filling the player test betas with bots for survivor queues rather than making the game more appealing for survivors and fixing things with killers to make the survivor community come back and actually want to test things. It's really bad. That blows my mind. Your game's in such a bad state that people are telling you to fix things, asking you to fix things, and rather than fixing things, you fill it with bots. That's what'll kill a game. Like, I can tell you right now, if they put bots in to make game queues faster, as someone that streams Survivor, I'm done playing the game. We already have so many bots that have to fill because survivors rip hooks and quit because they hate how unbalanced some killers are. So if they get 1 killer or get a certain map rather than taking maps out of play and fixing them, they'll die. They'll kill themselves immediately in the game. Or they alt F4 and a bot takes over. So it's either they throw or like alt F4 and a bot comes in. So bad. But yeah, if they start putting bots in for queues, nope, I'm quitting, bro, until they fix it. It's crazy to me. Because I like streaming Dead by Daylight. It's a fun, chill game for me to stream, but man. Sorry, it's hard to talk when I'm doing my lips. I need to open a new one. This is getting low. It's my only complaint with these. Is I feel like they run low really fast. And even though I keep them like this, the flow is not consistent that comes out of them, even when you get it. But I like the color match. So alas. Okay. So I'm gonna go get the Clinique Black Honey. I'll do that on the top, and then I'm probably gonna do the gray lip gloss. I need to get more lip gloss colors. I don't think I'm gonna blend out a color underneath. I think I like it just being blue on the top. But yeah, I think it would look weird if I did warmer colors right now with this. So uno momento, let me go grab those. Okay, it took me longer than expected, but I'm back. Again, like I said, the Clinique and Black Honey. I feel like I'm getting quite low. Kind of. I've used about half of it. Which is kind of weird to think about. I need to not have it stick out so far. I'll break it. Alrighty. And then my hair looks cute, but it is slept in. You don't really see it from the side. I think I can kind of retie it similarly if I just hold it as it is. It's like slouch at the bottom. Oh, I definitely just got rid of it on accident. I think I could pull it. Why is it like slept in buns look so good? Just can't recreate on me. I messed with it. I mean, that's okay. That works. I do like, I don't know if you guys, here, I can turn around and you can see it. I don't like pulling, like, I hate trying to do a messy bun, and I like the, like, chicken feathering of the hair not being pulled all the way through. So this is normally how I do my buns. This one's got slouch on the bottom, which I kind of wanted. It looks a little more full, but otherwise I'll put it, like, at the bottom. And also, it seems like it's sitting pretty well around my smile lines. I haven't gone and blow dried it. I feel like it's just, like, really set. So, we'll see how that goes. While I stream, I'm going to put my chains on. And then we'll do the rest of the lip gloss. I could wear my hair down, but I didn't really, like, I slept with it in a bun and I didn't really want to fix it. I already fixed my bangs. You know? Okay. Time for the lip gloss. And then we'll do. Let me grab some more for my top lip. Because I like mixing it. Otherwise, my top lip's just a little too warm. Alright. Don't know if I'm a big fan of the gray. But that was the decision I went with today. So, I felt like pink would have been too much. I don't like doing, like, the pink wombo combo. You know what I mean? So, yeah. I could wipe it off a little bit. Let me grab a piece of paper towel. I don't know how I'm feeling about this gray. Maybe I just don't want as much of it on. Yeah, I think just I need a little less. Alrighty. Well, hey, it was fun. Thanks for hanging out with me while I did my makeup. I hope you have a good rest of your day. I need to put my retainers in for stream because I've been bad about that the last 2 days. Anyways, I will see you guys later. I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye!